Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hakuna La Planta. My name is Kevin and today I'm going to show you my top 5 plants for the month of March. It's officially spring and I'm really excited because the days are getting longer, it's getting a little warmer, but most importantly, I'm seeing a lot of my plants. They're just like taking off and it's really exciting. And so I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's jump into the first plant. The first plant is a good one. It is a philodendron that I'm very she's on the ground. I don't know if y'all can see, but I am so surprised at the amount of growth that she's pushed out. The first plant is the Philodendron Jose Buono. Okay, so y'all know that I chopped up this plant 7 months ago, and the plant that I'm going to show you today is basically like the mother plant, like the bottom part of the plant. You can see here that when I chopped her, I was basically left with a stump, and I'm pretty sure I had 3 leaves left on the plant. Because she already had an established root system, being in LECA, she was very quick to push out new growth. And yeah, I'll just grab her now. Okay, she's here, guys. Oh, where did my voice go? Okay. Oh. Guys, okay, wait. Oh my god, I almost dropped it. Okay, so here she is, the Philodendron Jose Buono. So you could see there are, hold on, okay. There are so many leaves, and I mean the main reason why this plant is on my favorites list is this leaf. I don't even know. Again, this plant randomly puts out these kind of leaves because as you can see, the rest of the plant is just all green, pretty much. Ooh. Also, it was so shocking because like I said, it was a single plant, it was a single stump, but I think because it had an established root system, it's pushed out growth from multiple nodes. So there's actually 3 separate plants in here. Like, that is insane, guys. I can't really show you guys, and this is getting really heavy, actually. Oh my god. Okay. I tried to show you, but my arms are so weak. And so I'm just gonna take you guys to the plant. Okay, so here she is. So again, that gorgeous leaf. I mean, come on, guys. So if we take a closer look, this is the part I cut off. There is a new plant coming off this side. That's the one with this gorgeous leaf. Then you could see there's 2 additional ones right over here. Let's look at this one. She is mainly this front part of the plant here. Actually, those 2 are kind of just blending together. But yeah, she's stunning. I can't believe it. So yeah, guys, I am super happy with how this plant turned out. Again, I just can't believe she started out as a stump because now she is so... I wish y'all were here because it is very difficult to showcase this plant properly. And the like is dropping, oh my god. I'm very curious. I've gotten a few comments actually because I'm not entirely sure what brings out this kind of variegation. A lot of people are saying heat and light. I guess that's true. I mean, this plant is not under grow light anymore. The leaves started to bleach a little bit under the grow lights, but I'm almost wondering if it's similar to a Philodendron Paraiso Verde. I know with those ones you need a lot of light and heat. But yeah, it's kind of random. I find it so interesting because I never know when these kind of leaves are gonna come out. Anyhow, what a stunner. The first plant is the Philodendron Jose Buono. I almost dropped it. Okay, let me put it down. If y'all wanna see the propagation updates of my Philodendron Jose Buono, again, I chopped up this plant about 7 months ago, and I feel like all the propagations are still with me. So if y'all wanna see that, please let me know in the comment section below. Okay guys, the second plant. The second plant is an Anthurium, and she is the biggest. She has the biggest leaves. The second plant is the Anthurium Metallicum. Okay, y'all know that I've had some issues with mainly velvet leaf Anthuriums. So cosmetically, this leaf doesn't look the greatest, but do you know what? I don't care because she is still stunning and I'm too excited. I'm gonna stop talking. This is, I don't even know. She's right here. Oh my God, guys, look, I forgot about her and the grow light is like hitting it right over here. Okay, I'm scared. I'm really scared, but we're gonna pick you up. Guys, look. I'm so excited to show. Oh my God, it's so big. Are you kidding? I don't even know. I don't even know how to show this. I'm so far from the camera and I don't even know what y'all can see. So, Anthurium Metallicum. I don't even know, like, should I do it sideways? Like, this leaf is gigantic. So you can see, just look at this, guys. This is too much. How? I have no words. I could not believe. It's like from my head to like the top part of my leg. Like, this is crazy. I guess because it's so big, we'll just do like a top to bottom kind of situation. So like I said, she's not looking cosmetically the greatest, but for the most part, she does. Like, she is everything. And again, I love this Anthurium because it's not quite velvety. It's like, I don't know, can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear that sound? This is the leaf before, the one with the damage. And then the newest leaf is this one right over here. Okay, so she's in Lechuza Pon in this pot, and she has a lot of moss just to keep those adventitious roots moist. Oh my God, look at her. Okay, so this Anthurium was on my wish list for so long. I finally got one in the summer last year, so I want to say like 8 months ago. And here's a picture. Like, this is what she looked like when I got her. And at that stage, I really thought that these were super mature and like they maybe might get a little bigger, but hello. I just can't. So back on why the leaf has a lot of cosmetic issues, there's a lot of reason. The pot that I'm using doesn't have an easy way to flush the pon, so a lot of the nutrients kind of like stay saturated in the medium. I technically can flush it, but I honestly don't remember the last time I did. Number two, I use tap water, and I know that's like a big no-no when it comes to anthuriums. Number three, my humidity this winter. And guys, this leaf came out like in February. My humidity was like 20 to 35%. So that might be another reason. And yeah, maybe my nutrients were too strong. I mean, clearly they were strong enough to push out this gigantic leaf. But yeah, it's so interesting because, you know, despite all the things that people say about anthuriums and them being sensitive, she still pushed out this leaf. Like, I can't believe it. I have to just show this again. This is incredible. I'm so happy. I wonder if this is like the biggest it's gonna get. I don't know. But yeah, you can see, like, this isn't the one before that, but you could see the leaf before that. It's like a mom and a baby. Look at these leaves, guys. This is so small. I thought this was like the mature, not mature, but like maturing. I love this plant. It's like, regardless, the Metallicum is one of my favorite anthuriums. It's probably my favorite anthurium, to be honest. Okay, so the second plant, the Anthurium Metallicum. Okay, big deal, guys. The third plant is another anthurium. And like the previous one, she pushed out a new leaf that is much bigger than the last, I think. The third plant is the Anthurium pendulifolium. If y'all remember, in my November favorites video, I showed this plant, and again, I was so shocked because I just didn't realize that it would grow so big in my care, in my environment, especially going into winter. So to my surprise, this new leaf that I'm going to show you, I cannot wait to show you guys. She is massive. Let me grab her. So she used to live here. You can see this leaf already. But now she has to live at the top part of my shelf because this leaf is too long. Okay, how do we feel? Oh my God. Oh, oh, here it is. Can we? What is happening? I mean, okay, so Anthurium pendulifolium, guys. I don't, look what's happening. I don't even know. Okay, so the one before that I thought was gigantic, and it still is, was this one. And then, like, in comparison, like, yeah, this is big. This one is just like on a different level. Look at her. I can't even believe, like, look at this leaf. Okay, so from the top of the leaf, she's like reaching my knee. She's reaching my knee. So, okay, like I'm all the way back here. Do y'all see this leaf? Like from the top to bottom, this is insane to me. But okay, so one of the older leaves is this one. Look how tiny this is compared to this one. Just look at this, guys. I'm so in love. Do you know what? It reminds me of a Philodendron patriciae. Is that how you say it? But do y'all see what I mean? That is a... Did y'all hear that? I ripped something. Okay. So this Anthurium is in LECA. And, you know, in the beginning of my LECA journey, I did have a few Anthuriums in LECA. And let me know if you guys experience the same thing. But what I was finding, not founding, you know, Anthurium roots are very large. I want to use the word tuberous, but I don't know if that's the right word. And although Anthuriums are very thirsty plants, they do need a lot of airflow, and that's why I think initially in LECA they do really well. But the moment the roots go into the reservoir and they're just kind of sitting in the water or the nutrient solution, they tend to like rot, I guess, or become mushy and then they die off. But I think this one is doing so well because the roots have actually wrapped around the net pot, and like this is going to be so difficult to show you guys, but I think we're gonna do it. So because the roots have, you know, wrapped upwards as opposed to going down, they kind of benefit from the humidity from the cashpo, and I'm like trying, it's not like coming apart. I'm like scared. Look, okay, yeah, there's some in the reservoir, but because they have wrapped around, I think that's why, you know, the leaves look good. I think that's another reason why, you know, the leaves are so big. I just broke this root. Oh my God, no. And yeah, I just think it's wild because the root system, it's not like touching the reservoir. It's not touching the LECA. I mean, I guess like the inside part is, but it's kind of just benefiting from the humidity and the aeration. Like it's doing so well. Oh, what else did I want to say about her? I have notes. Okay, show the roots. Okay, I did. But yeah, okay. So the third plant is the Anthurium pendulifolium. Let me put it back. Okay, it was this way. It's such a, I can't. Oh my God, the orchid is going to get smushed. Okay, so those first three plants focused more on the foliage, and just the foliage was the reason why they were in my favorites. The next two are ones that are in flower. So the fourth plant actually has been one of my favorites when it comes to foliage. Y'all might not think so because to a lot of people, it's just kind of like a plain green leaf, but there's like a margin or border that's very dark. And I don't know, I'm obsessed. The fourth plant is the Hoya CV Pachawawalai 023, also known as the Hoya icensis 023. This plant, this Hoya, is so easy. This plant didn't cause me any issues, and it's bloomed multiple times. Okay, and I mean, this picture is from, I want to say 6-7 months ago when I put her straight into LECA. She started pushing out growth right away. I had her on a like small wire trellis, so I kind of took the tendrils and started wrapping them around continuously, and I just put her in my brightest spot, so against my southwest facing window, and just a grow light really close to it. And I have a towel because she is dripping from the flowers. Okay, Hoya CV Pachawawalai. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, do you see the sap or the nectar? Yeah, these are gorgeous. They're still dripping. That's the one thing with this one. I notice it's probably the most like drippy one. I don't like that sentence. Okay. Like I said, easy to bloom. There are some in the center that you could see that didn't like mature, but that's okay because she's still pretty. Look at all these flowers. And there's more. There's another one. Wow, can you believe? Look at these. I cannot. These aren't the first blooms. So a week ago, it bloomed for the first time from this one. And you could see the remains. You know, they lasted, I want to say about 4 to 5 days and they dropped. Now, there's 2 more. So 1 and 2. And on top of that, there are more coming. Look over here. So that's 1. There's a second one over here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another one here. Right here. There's so many. Once I see a peduncle in Hoyas, I transition it to bloom, so I up my FloraBloom and also my FloraMicro. Yeah, I don't know. I was just experimenting. I was just following what it says on the bottle. And there's an option when you're transitioning to bloom and a blooming and fruiting option. So yeah, I just, okay, so I'd even talk about like the border, because I was like initially obsessed with the border on these leaves. So again, they like just look green. You could see, I guess, better with the back of this leaf over here. There's like a black border and I don't know, but I'm obsessed. Y'all are gonna ask how these blooms smell. Honestly, I'm so bad. I know people have said that they smell like peonies. I don't know what peonies smell like. I'm guessing it's this. All I can think about is gin, and it definitely doesn't smell like gin. They remind me of my university years, of going to parties and like how the bar smelled, and I just keep thinking about gin. But let's just go with peonies. Yeah, it's a fresh smell. It's not overpowering. It's not like a perfumey smell. It's just fresh. Look at the roots. Are you kidding? Look at those roots. This is like one of the examples where like the roots sit in the reservoir and they're okay with it. But yeah, oh my God. So the 4th plant is the Hoya CV Pachawawalai, aka Icensis 023. Okay, should you live here for now? Okay, things are gonna break. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, so the last plant, guys. I thought it was fitting to end this video with another plant flowering just because we're into the first week of spring. And yeah, I'm super excited. It is an orchid and it is the Phalaenopsis Mitu Diamond Panda. I love the flowers and I didn't realize, but there are so many variations in the flowers, like the color in the flowers. So I'll just pop in some pictures here. So this was a year ago and I received her in spike, but there weren't any like buds or flowers yet. About a couple months later, I think, she finally pushed out this flower. And I was so excited. I thought she was so cute. Looking at the life cycle of an orchid, they tend to, you know, drop their blooms, and then during the growing season, I'm thinking it's usually summer, they work on the foliage rather than the flowers. And so I think in the winter time, she started pushing out a couple of spikes, and now like she has 2 spikes, guys. I still have her in sphagnum moss, and I do prefer, like I have 3 that are in moss and they're doing fantastic. Like, okay, this isn't, okay, I need to focus. I was gonna show you another plant, but I'm just gonna show you the plant. Okay, look how cute. So pretty. Look at these flowers. Okay, so this is the newest spike, and you could see that she still has more blooms to come. And I forgot to mention that I didn't cut off the existing spike. I just let it, you know, survive. And look at these, it pushed out these things. Oh my gosh, but do you see? Because I originally thought that it was just gonna be like white, purple, white. But you could see some like purple bleeding into the white here. You could see the same with this one. And then the one here is like almost fully purple. The one up here, you know, kind of follows more of a classic block pattern. And yeah, it was just like a pleasant surprise. Like I didn't even know that there were variations in the colors. These petals are so thick. I can't even explain. They're like a lot thicker than like the ones you get at the grocery store. They're so thick. And like, guys, I like cannot believe. And like I said, I think during the growing season, she pushed out this leaf and this leaf. And you know, it was kind of preparing for these flowers. Come on. Oh my gosh. These flowers are like unbelievable. And it's just like so, obviously like I'm kind of a noob when it comes to orchids, like Phalaenopsises. And yeah, she has a lot of algae because I blast it with grow lights. And yeah, lightly packed. She is on the drier side. I don't know if you could hear the crispiness is a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Who would have thought that, you know, I'd be so in love with this orchid? And, you know, I do want to like venture into more orchids. Paphiopedilums is like my new obsession. I've heard so much from you guys. There's a lot of people that are recommending putting sphagnum moss with bark and perlite. Or just sphagnum moss and perlite, and I've seen that and people having so much success with it. So I might try that. I mean, I think I repotted this in the summer of last year, so I think I might wait until these flowers fall. But yeah, I guess the last plant, guys, is the Phalaenopsis mitu Diamond Panda. Okay guys, I guess that's it. I forgot to mention, thank you guys so much for the support in my last video. It's actually my best performing video, and I guess people just want to see like dyed plants, but thank you again. That video did so well, and you know, ever since I filmed that video, I think there's 5 plants that aren't quite at that level, but they're struggling. So I think that might be the next video. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below which plant just blew your mind, because like, okay, let me think. It's a toss-up between the Metallicum. Do you hear the sirens? But the Metallicum, it's the Metallicum. That one was shocking. With the humidity that I have, I didn't even know it could get that big. Thank you guys always from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, and if you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.